Wake up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
see the special man.
You got the dollars, make me
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Tuesday morning. As y'all may know it as Taco Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Good
doing
morning,
today?
Johnny.
First,
I just saw Jeffrey pop in here. I thought you were sleeping late today, bud.
I know I thought the same thing. Well, good morning, hello, and welcome. First in the chat today was Regina, and then
Good
there's
morning,
Carol.
Regina.
It's Taco Tuesday, Carol.
Hey, crazy
Let's
Mac.
see here. Low voice. What is this? In a low, soothing voice. Good morning, baby.
Good morning,
And
baby.
Sharon, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And
Hey,
Ashley,
Stud.
hello, good morning, and welcome. And Claudette,
Hi,
hello,
Ashley.
good morning, and welcome. Miss Denise,
Claudette.
hello, good morning, and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope PT is doing you well, as also getting you feeling better. Let's see who else is here. Paula, happy birthday, Paula. Today is
Happy birthday,
Paula's
Paula.
birthday. Fill the chat up with balloons and birthday presents and cake and all that great stuff. Happy birthday, Paula. Hope you have a great day. Mia, hello, good morning and welcome. Mama Mia, hello, good morning and welcome. And
Yeah.
how you doing? And Jeffrey, so much for sleeping in late. And I know I didn't get to check your video last night because I went to bed after bingo last night. Yes, I did. Oh, I'll have to check it out this morning. Let's see. Who else? Myra, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And
Morning,
Robin,
Myra.
hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning.
Sometimes in the morning, a little bit busy watching TV shows. Oh, okay. Playing Nintendo Switch. What? Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. Don't forget, today is the Friends Selling with Friends, and it's on Janine's channel today.
It is.
Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome. And you are
Morning,
welcome,
Joanne.
Paula. Every day. Awesome. Staples out tomorrow. That is awesome news.
Dee, did they
I
do both knees or just one? Normally they do one and then
think it was one.
wait a couple of weeks or a month
And
or whatever.
John, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good
Good to
morning,
see you.
John Robert, you handsome
Tooch,
devil.
Mon, hello, good morning and welcome, Tooch.
Dude,
Everybody saying hello and good
driving and
morning.
listening.
Let's see. And I thank you very much, Myra. I did. I'm waiting to hear your message back whenever you get to find out. But I will be bringing those this Thursday. I'll be on with the Mooleywood Squares at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, they do not have the thumbnails ready. Couldn't make it to bingo last night. Oh, we missed you. Just one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they
Don't
do.
let it happen again, John Robert.
Just Dodo, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? It's always great to see y'all every day.
Angie,
Get a chance to come in the morning show.
Sharon,
So Mark, what do you have going on this week, by the way? Don't forget today is Paula's birthday, and tomorrow is Nady Pie from Nady Pies and Chuck's channel. They're having an auction tomorrow night, as far as I saw on their thumbnail through Facebook. So Mark, what do you got going on this week?
well, I have the Friends Selling with Friends sale today with Janine's.
And yes,
And
she
then
did win
Wednesday, I'm going
handcuffs
to be
last night.
do what?
Little Debbie. I won handcuffs last night at bingo. She did.
Yes, she did. I I'm still confused about that.
About what?
Well, I thought I bought 10 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. So, Friends Selling with Friends today. It's actually going to start at we start at 12, but we don't start until 12:30.
The first time slot.
That would
That's
be
Central.
Central Time. And then tomorrow I'm going to be on with Jen again from 11 to 1 Eastern. So,
Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning, Michael. Y'all got some severe thunderstorms going through. I saw that on the news this morning.
oh wow.
All right, so what I want to do is call to action. Before we get started in our segment that we do every morning, Monday through Thursday, after today's, again, I want y'all to go back starting Monday, this whole week, because tomorrow makes 1 month we've been doing this format. Tomorrow already a month. And so I would like your feedback because it also gets you a chance to win a box of moon pies. And leave us a comment in the comment section once today's live show is ended. I want you to go back as of Monday and let me know. Give us your feedback on what do you think about this new format we're doing with the new show that we've done starting tomorrow will be a month that we've been doing this. And I want y'all feedback. Please let us know if you like it.
Please.
If there's anything you don't like about it or you like it, let us know, and it'd be greatly appreciated. So please do that for us. But also, that gives you an entry for the Moon Pie giveaway. And what are you talking about, Johnny? Well, we're talking about this segment right here. Patrick! Hello, good morning, and welcome. What are you talking about, Johnny? Well, we're talking about making comments on the video starting this week on this segment of Table Talk. It's never too late to let us know, please, in the comment sections if you like this new format and what about it. You know, what do you just leave us comments what you think about it. We would love to hear
What you
your
like
feedback.
about it, what you don't like about it.
Yeah, we want to get your feedback. So Mark is going to listen real close because you get a treat today. Mark's going to read what we're going to talk about today. Our topic for today's show of Table Talk, it's never too late to. Craig, that's the perfect thing for you. Go back to sleep. Yeah, you need your sleep. Take it away, Mark.
All right. Never too late to take control and don't let anyone bully you. Okay? This is a powerful call to action emphasizing that regardless of past circumstances or current age, individuals always possess the agency to reclaim their lives and assert their boundaries. The core message is one of empowerment and self advocacy. It encourages people to actively resist and reject any form of bullying or manipulation, whether it comes from others or even internal doubts. This piece ultimately champions the idea of taking charge of one's destiny and standing up for oneself is a perpetual option, leading to a life free from external domination. Number one, define and defend your boundaries unapologetically. This is the cornerstone of both concepts. Clearly identify what you will or will not accept in your life regarding your time, energy, values, and treatment of others. Once defined, communicate these boundaries assertively and consistently, and be prepared to enforce them without apology. This proactive self respect is the ultimate act of taking control and the strongest shield against bullying. Number two, act now. Even one small step towards your desired future. Procrastination and inertia are silent bullies that keep you from taking control. Recognizing that it is never too late to initiate change, identify the single smallest, most actionable step you can take today towards the life you want or away from a situation that makes you feel out of control. Consistent small actions accumulate into significant transformations, proving to yourself that you are the architect of your destiny.
Amen. And Carol says, I'm going to take changes and hold you down, Mark.
Oh, baby, don't be teasing. Now,
Michael says boundaries. What's that? He says is the
oh,
firewall
you
to
know what they
bullies.
are, Michael.
Let
Um,
me let Mark read some. Yeah. Let's see. My comments are making comments about making comments, and sharing the comments is me. John says that has always been so hard to do. Always feel compelled to help others, even at the expense of myself.
Yes, John Robert. I For years I was nothing but a people pleaser, whether it was detrimental to myself or not. And part of it what is my age. Um, when you There's a couple of things that I cannot and will not tolerate. One of them is rudeness. That just sets me off, and it doesn't have to, it may not bother me to me, if they're rude to me, yeah, it bothers me. But to be rude to a friend of mine, oh, hell no. That's that's one of my boundaries. Just one. Please me, please me. Oh,
And you know,
baby.
it's not. It is okay when it comes to taking control. You don't always have to tell somebody yes. It's okay to say no sometimes.
It absolutely
Little
is. It's
Debbie
a
says, and I
very
saw that this morning. Where'd it go?
Learn to say no. It's a very powerful sentence.
Little Debbie says this segment is never too late. Is also being done on CBS mornings on TV. I saw that this morning. They do a segment in the morning now where you got to send in a video. That's how I see it on my end. They ask you to send in a video, 60 seconds or less. I can't stand rudeness, but again, being true trouble when it say speak my mind. Yeah, I'm 100% not a people pleaser. Nope, I'll never need another opinion or approval. And you'd never need to get somebody else's approval. That is so true. You got a lot of practice, Mark. Michael keeps you on your toes. I saw that this morning. They were asking people to send in videos. I think it's like 60 seconds or less. And it's never too late, too. I saw that this morning. But it's a good idea. It gets people thinking. And so with today's topic, let us know in the chat. Um, are you having any problems with this where you take control and it's okay to say no, but you have one of these things where it's hard for you to say no? And are you being bullied? And how can you and share your thoughts on how you can get around that and not letting anyone bully you? I see a lot of that on YouTube, a lot. And
Oh,
I was
yes.
talking to this to it Mark earlier. And again, I look at it this way. I am my own person. I'm not going to have somebody dictate whose channel I am in. I'm not going to have anybody dictate and tell me I cannot be in someone's chat. Now, if someone has an issue with someone else, you will never have me in between that. That is not my problem. I had nothing to do with it. I will still support those that I know I can support, and if I'm up and around on a computer. I don't live on the computer, that's for darn sure. But I do take my breaks. I take an unplug. And Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Morning,
doing?
Randy.
Good to see you. Welcome. And so it's best that you do that. Stay out of it, so that way you don't get drawn into something like that. Because I've noticed certain days of the week where there's certain people that don't come into my morning show. That's okay, because guess what? I'm not losing any sleep over it because you do what you got to do for yourself. But I'm not going to stop going to their channels and saying hello and how are y'all doing and good to see y'all, whatever. Now, if someone is having issues with someone else, don't bring other people into your circle with that. I understand some people would look forward to that, but it's
Wendy's
not
in
good.
here.
It doesn't look good on you because I am still going to go and support whoever I need to support, and I'm not going to have anybody stop me from being in somebody's chat. But it is happening. Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Haven't we already talked about this one? Nope, not this one. Mark came up with this one last week. Yeah, this one's a little bit different. And sometimes they do overlap each other, but that's okay. Those should be able to be without conversations or really need to be shouldn't.
That's
That's
true,
right.
Patrick.
True, Patrick. Those places I don't tell her where to go. Exactly. I feel responses to being bullied stems from our own feelings of our self worth. Exactly. I love you, Jennifer. Anne Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? The kindness of Rose. Dorothy and Sophia. I like that. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Morning,
doing?
Ellen.
Good to see you. She's always trying to tell me where I'm supposed to do. Girl, please. I know where you're going to tell her to go to, right? I am not here. It's because I just overslept. You're good. Hello. I will be back on Hump Day, June 11th. Yes. I'll be on with Josie's every Monday and Friday. Awesome, Denise. So again, we want your feedback. We want you to be participating in the chat about this topic. And if you see it, what are some of the things that you do to stay away from that, or do you draw yourself into that kind of stuff? And what are some of the things that you have done to take control of your situation, of things that may have happened with you? I'm waiting for John's comment
Some
to
people,
come in.
some people just thrive on the drama aspect of it. I just don't have time.
I don't either. I don't have the time or the energy. I am a people pleaser too. I'm always putting others' needs before my own. I want to say no, but I usually say yes. I need to learn to stand up for myself. And there's a certain time and
Exactly.
place for that. Yes, it is hard, especially when you're always used to saying yes. But it's okay to say no. It is. Now I'm older. I started to finally stand up for myself at first. And it is weird when you're not used to saying no, and it will happen, but then you start building that confidence. And that is what everybody needs to do. You need to take control for yourself. Walk away and move on. Amen. Yep, you got that right. Turning the page. That's right. You got
Called
to keep
turning the
turning the page and keep
page.
on going. That's right. Well, good, Craig. Sleep, please. Stay asleep. You do you, boo boo. I like people that act. I like the people that act like they don't
Absolutely,
want
Jennifer.
the drama, but always seem to have something happen. Yes, that is so true. I will watch enough to know what is going on and know that the script. Yes, I'm the same way. I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Corner Clubhouse. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you
Good
doing? Good to
morning.
see you. Welcome. Let's see. Good to see you. Good morning. And I'm waiting for Randy's comment to come through so I can highlight that one. I do not have one person in a chat who has feel towards me or someone. Oh, don't say a word. Yeah, you can't because a lot of times it causes problems. Today's topic on it's never too late to, and it's never too late to take control and don't let anyone bully you. Life, you write about that one, Denise. Life is too short. I always, and again, I'm a type of person. I'm like Myra. I'll listen if something's going on because somebody will be like, "What did you hear about with this?" No, I didn't. But I will go and investigate and get some of the story myself because I don't like that he said, she said. Because a lot of times that the games we used to play in school where the teacher would start off with number one in the chair or the first by the wall, and then you go by and you say something and you repeat it to the next person, and then the last one had to repeat what was said to that person, and it's
Mm-hmm.
never the same thing that it started with.
Nope.
That's similar to the same thing when it comes to this. Don't listen, please. Go find out for yourself. Love and company, but best. Yeah, you right about that one, Michael. Oh, girl,
Yep.
my favorite is to post on videos. And so doing such and such. That's right. It's not messy. Messy is not good. I don't like the drama, but I do like to know what's going on. Same here, Jennifer. I want to know myself. Not ever does. Not even close. Yeah. But and it's never the same as what it started with. So why believe anything you're hearing without going in and that's worse than gossip. That's worse than not hearing the whole story because a lot of times there's three stories: the two different stories, the right and wrong, and the truth, or the one person, two person, and there's the truth between the two. It's always no, don't listen to all that. Don't get yourself in the middle of that. It only gonna get it worse. Once you gossip, you will have been labeled as a gossiper. Sad. It is. No one on YouTube said. Wait. No one YouTube. Someone asked you for money last Sunday. Wait. Asked you for
Okay,
money.
Jeffrey.
I was walking back to the church and told him no when I had money. And that's that's that feeling, you never know. What if you will give him a couple of bucks and you pulled out your wad of money and then go take it all? Yeah. I've been in a lot of chats last few days. I've quickly left the room within 20 minutes from many of the foolish going on. And yep, I do that a lot. If I'm in somebody's chat, especially when it's a live show. Yesterday I was going, it was something I was watching yesterday. And the first thing that came out of that person's mouth was, well, nobody's buying because nobody wants anything anymore, or nobody can't afford it. I don't know why I'm wasting my time. Bloop, gone.
Well,
Bye.
apparently you don't need to be on if you're not selling anything.
Thank you. Don't waste my time. Next. You gotta pick this where you want to be, but don't let anyone else dictate where you're gonna go, what you want to do, and who you want to support. It's going on
I
a lot to where you do yourself, you do you. You can take control of all of that. Do the same. Leave quickly. Yes.
That's
I
another
got
one of
time for
my
that.
pet peeves is self-pity.
All right, let's see. Let me go
Oh,
back to
poor
every day.
pitiful
Good
me.
morning.
Well, apparently you made a decision that you shouldn't have made.
That is so
I'm
true,
sorry.
Denise. That's one thing I will. And if I have a question or if I want to say something to somebody, I'm going to tell them. Trust me, there's nothing I won't say that I won't tell them. I do the same thing quickly. Yep. Pity party. I ain't got time for that. Nope. So I could also say, and a lot of people seem to have ideas about people. Wait, let me see. All I can say is a lot of people seem to have a lot of ideas about how people should be living and really. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, amen, Ellen. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Mark and I has this conversation before where somebody made a comment about certain people, and it's like, really? Do you really know that person? Evidently, you don't. Don't write a check your butt can't cash. Who's been
And
doing
don't
this
mess with an
longer?
old man.
No. Just had a wonderful weekend with it. Aw,
Oh.
that is so sweet to hear. Yeah, that is awesome. Everybody saying hello and good morning. I will spend you some what? I'll send you some pictures of last night, Jen. Okay, did you do your live last night? Because I didn't get it. I didn't watch Netting after bingo. When I unplug after bingo, I unplugged. I did go in and say hello to a couple of people, like Mia's live last night and Stephanie Groves live. I did go in and say hello. Spent a few minutes in there and then got out. It was time for me to go. What is hey? I'm not sure what that means. Anywho, Mia's listening in the car, can't comment. I understand, Mia. Be careful, girl. You going to a doctor? You going
Yeah.
to an appointment again today? And I try to do that for everybody who goes live. And again, I can't. I don't stay up late to just stay in people's lives. I need my sleep. Yes, you did. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to watch it. But again, don't forget, you have to take control of it. Only you can control what's going on. And like Marco was saying in reference to, it doesn't matter about what has happened in the past circumstances, whether it's your current age or your individually things that you're processing. You have to set those boundaries for yourself. Don't let others dictate what you want or need to do. You're the only person who can not only control it, but you can set your destination of where you're going to be and free from all that negativity. And define your boundaries. Don't let anyone cross those boundaries. That's your right. I know my rights. I used to hear that from somebody. I can't remember who it was. I used to say, oh yeah, Jennifer. Do you remember Amputee Adventure James? The other day, he was about a week or two ago, he was doing a live from I don't know where in a wheelchair. Couldn't find it. He had a couple of strokes. He's doing okay. Then he deleted his video the minute he ended the show. If you are having a hard time finding a fun place to hang out, Paige, go see Angie. She is also fun car riding.
Yeah, and I love watching shows like that. I just I don't stay in those kind of negativities. I think what I'll do in the chat it will say, oh, no. Yep.
Yeah.
And again, I don't stay in chats that complain like that.
Okay. My mother was Catholic. I know all about the Catholic guilt. No, it don't work.
Well, Renee, I hope everything goes well and I hope your surgery goes well. She's getting her pre-op appointment today for her hip surgery. Looking forward to getting it fixed. Awesome. Michael says everyone has the right to be their own. Exactly. Don't let anyone try to control you. If you want to sell, be positive. You gotta be. This morning I started doing my lives again. Awesome. So you're back today. Okay. Now I know.
Good morning, Mike.
And then
Excuse
Johnny,
me.
good advice. Boundaries are so important. And it is. And again, you have, and again, that goes back to the YouTube world where there are certain people that are in cliques. I'm sorry, but I've been doing this for over almost 5.5 years. I'm not in no clique. I don't belong in any clique. I am open. I keep my eyes open and I only associate with others to the point of I'm not going to be in any clique. That's just me. Now, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But for me, it's not my cup of tea. Robin,
Yeah,
hello, good morning, and welcome. Yeah, yep,
we're
Jane.
not in grade school, and this isn't Mean Girls Club.
No, no.
I,
Dawn and Mary, hello, good morning, and
oh
welcome.
my
And by the
God,
way,
Don and Mary!
Dawn and Mary are back on every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget, today, noon. Dawn, are y'all still doing the whatnot every Tuesday night at 7? I forgot they were back about a week or so ago, and I forgot about it. I usually run around and get all my errands done at the time you're doing your live. Michael, I agree, but sometimes the authentic person is nasty. Yeah, they are. Yep, you right about that one, Randy. Mark, I think that is the same as Italian Jewish guilt.
Italian.
Johnny,
Yeah,
I love popping into your morning lives, even if I get here late, because I'm always here something positive and helpful. And that was my goal from when I very first started over 5 years ago with the morning show, or even a live show. I want everybody to feel welcome. That's the main goal. Is everyone needs and I want everyone to feel welcome, but also remembering in this chat, in this channel, in any live that we do, it is okay for you to have your opinions, and it's okay for us to agree to disagree with anything that is being said. That's why it's open to your opinions, and that we all need to acknowledge and respect. And thank you so much for saying that, Renee, because that is my goal, and it's always going to be that way. Always. Thank you.
and I agree with that.
Yeah. And anyone I missed? Dawn and Mary. Nope, we did not. We did our last whatnot last week. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was talking to Robert about that, and he asked me, and I said, I don't remember. Who wants to sign up if I start a Mean Girls Club? I thought they were
Don't
hot.
send me an invitation, Myra.
Yeah, they were back on vacation. We're officially retired from reselling. Okay. I wasn't sure if y'all going to continuously do the whatnot for a while. When you're moving, Dawn? They moving?
They're moving.
I'll be doing a pop-up boxing later. Thumbnail didn't post. I'm working on that now. So you did your video and it didn't come up. You might need to make sure you save. Whenever you add a thumbnail to your videos, make sure you save it. If you don't save it, it'll come up whatever banner you have across the top of your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what usually happens if you accidentally don't hit save. Jennifer says you got the first sign up right here. Randy, they have
They
right.
are moving. Yes. Oh, I jumped.
What?
Never mind. Nothing. 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 Let Randy. They have the right to be authentic. Doesn't mean you have to agree with perspective, but that doesn't give anyone the right to belittle anyone.
Amen.
We're all fighting this life, aren't we? The best way
Token.
we know how. Oh,
I
okay,
heard they
Myra.
were moving to Costa Rica. They are? Yep, we officially told everyone. Okay, all right. All right, I knew
What?
about it. I couldn't say nothing. Okay. Whew. I'm sorry, Dawn. I just had to act the whole play because I know we promised not to say nothing, but I didn't realize you did say it. Okay. Yes, they are moving to Costa Rica.
You're moving to Costa Rica?
Yeah. I was walking on eggshells with that statement. Officially told everyone last Tuesday. Okay, good, good, good. You know, it's hard to keep a secret where you promise somebody something, and it's not hard for me. But you know, when somebody says something, it's like, no, I can't say nothing, I can't do nothing, I can't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta act like surprise. I have computer issues now on the way. Okay. So yeah, anytime you don't put a thumbnail up on your videos, it does give you like I know Mark does it every now and then, where you see his label across the top of your YouTube channel shows up as your thumbnail.
Yep.
Exciting. I've heard Costa Rica living is cheaper there. Jennifer, Costa Rica. Wow. Yes, we have to sell everything and then grab the cats and go. I just want to say, I
Wow.
just wanted to sell all my inventory and do grandma.
Never too late.
Cooking.
Awesome. Good for you.
Yes. Wallflower, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing, Mara? I really am not mean. No, you're not. I always say this: don't cross me, and I think that's how you are, Jennifer. You wait; they will get there and soon start selling coconut in the house. Love it. My husband and I wanted to visit. Okay, you'll have a
Have you
house.
guys found a house down there?
I don't know the whole details yet, but I know I didn't. I wasn't supposed to say nothing. Yep, Jennifer, I'm the same way. Just don't cross me. Life until you can't. That's right. You got to live life to the fullest. You got to. All right. So let me go ahead and start dropping these links. We can get to drop the link for everybody who would like anybody would like to come on into the panel with us. Don't forget, I would love for you to please make comments starting Monday, this past Monday, yesterday. On what do you think about the new format? Tomorrow we'll make 1 month we've been doing this format. Let us know, please. What do you feel? How do you think about the new format? And give us your thoughts and opinions. We greatly appreciate it. We want to know your thoughts and opinions because tomorrow will be a month already. How time flies when you're having fun. All right, there's all the links for Jennifer. If anyone would like to come on and join us on the panel, you have any questions or you want to promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do so. Also, don't forget this Thursday, I am on, and I don't see a thumbnail yet. I will be on with the Moodywood Squares with Tracy Cakes Coffee and Shop in Colleen this Thursday. And on the 5th, I will be on, actually this 1st, I will be on with Mark and Mike with Two Guys Vintage and Resale. And on the 5th of June is the annual Gay Pride Classy Crap Auction on Glamorous Closet. All right, let me get back into the chat. Let's see, right here. That's where I was. Exactly. All right.
Michael, you're still a baby.
That's right, Jennifer. That is so right. Angie says that's how I am. I can't put up with so much. And then that's right. Yeah. You got that goes with the boundaries. If somebody steps over that boundary, you got to let them know it. Don't be afraid to tell them. Let them know it. Nope. We will be renting when we are moved. We want to make sure that we like a specific area prior to locking it in. That is so cool.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool. I'm happy for you.
I am old and done with life and retiring. I'm done knitting. So you have some idea.
We'll see how long that lasts, Michael.
Well, I know they did take some time on their videos. If you watch their videos on Costa Rica, that was some of the reasons why they were traveling to kind of get ideas of certain areas. And I believe, if I remember correctly, Dawn, y'all had an advisor with you on those places. Is the Pride auction on Thursday or Friday? Thursday night, the 5th. June the 5th should be a Thursday night at 7. Yeah, the 5th is a Thursday. It's never too late to get it together, organize, donate, and clean your area. Awesome. Opinions.
Meeting on a daily topic. If so, yes, it's a good thing.
Awesome. Have you donated all your clothes, little Debbie? Yep. Okay, yeah. They have somebody that's helped them in that area as an advisor when they went to move to go to visit on their vacation. So they kind of got an idea of different places and things like that, and where to stay, where to leave, and where to avoid. All right, let me. I didn't. Here's the link for today. Let me pin that to the top. No, it's at the top. Can't donate all
Now,
the
this is going to sound rather strange, probably, but Costa Rica is part of the United States, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
What languages do they speak there?
Now,
How's
also,
that?
y'all want to realize too, they have a list of things they cannot bring with them, which was
Oh,
odd when I had that conversation with them. They cannot bring underwear, socks, or garments that are used. There's a list of things they cannot bring with them. Yeah, when they move, they can't bring certain things with them.
wow.
Yep, you can do. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of as much as they can, but they have a list of things they cannot bring with them. Landstar Picker says English and Spanish. John says Spanish. Dawn and Mary, what languages do they speak there? Don't they have storms, hurricanes, etc. there? Dawn and Mary, y'all got all kind of questions now. We're all curious now. Dawn, do you just want to come on up?
Yeah, I believe they have hurricanes.
Yeah, I think so too.
They do not have snow.
No, they don't. I was there with family and traveled there for 3 weeks into Costa Rica. Okay. No, Dawn, you're good. We're already done with the topic.
Oh, no.
Don't be sorry.
No, please don't.
Dawn and Mary will
That's
be
exciting
barefoot
news.
and commando. No, they got to be new in package if they do bring it. I will be on Angela Isaacs tonight, Jennifer. Inquiring minds want to know. Susie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good
Morning,
to see
Susie.
you. But not commenting. You're good. En route to Savers. What? They are microclimates. No, Dawn, you can come. You can come up and take over the show now. We're done with our topic. So let me just do this real quick. Mark your final thoughts of the topic of the day.
Well, I do my best to live it every day. And
Same here.
some
You got
people
to.
don't care for that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's their problem, not mine.
Right. That's true.
I think it was a good topic.
Wait,
Wait,
wait. Who is ruffling through your stuff when you move?
when you move.
I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't know. I am not sure how and what they're going to do, but yeah. Well, you got to remember, they probably have to go through customs. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. That is a fabulous life.
Vintage jewels, gems, and pearls.
Oh my God.
What?
Margie is going to start a Wednesday show with Michael and
Welcome back,
Denise.
Margie. It's so good to see you. How have you been? I was just asking about that, what, a week or two ago about Mark. To Mark about if Mike
Yep.
was still doing the show. All right, Dawn, you got another question in the chat. So are you quitting YouTube or will you do some kind of video still? I think they answered yes on that one. They will still be doing videos. Needs to do a live Q&A for us. Dawn, you got all kind of suggestions in the chat. Customs to enter United. I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't know how they would know. I don't know all of that, but yeah, thank y'all. I'm doing great. Awesome.
That's
Everything when I did
fantastic, Margie.
in my
Uh,
stream, I did not know how
yeah,
outside.
her and Michael talked last night, and next Wednesday, she's going to start doing the Wednesday show again. That'll be cool.
Okay, Dawn. Um, so Margie, if you are going back, and let me know so I can add you back to the calendar. If you're doing more than just Wednesday and what time, let me know so I can add you back to the calendar because you're off the calendar right now.
She's going to be on Friend Selling with Friends today.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yep.
Welcome back. No, actually, Momster's already moved and settled in her new place. Yeah, Momster's staying. You got the last slot. Well, congratulations,
Yeah, she's
Margie.
going to be the caboose tonight.
So good to hear you back, Margie.
You've been missed, girl.
Yeah. I asked about you a couple of weeks ago.
Yep,
Mark and I
he
had a
did.
conversation. I was
I can
asking
vouch
about
for
you.
that because he was asking me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They'll
true.
probably be doing a lot more videos there too. And guess what, y'all? Here she is. Wait, why does that look different? You're not in the
What?
basement.
Are you in Costa Rica?
No, nope. Hang on
You
a
sound
second.
like
Let me
you're in
get
a
here. There we
barely
go.
empty room.
Oh, I'm in a barely empty room. You're absolutely right. This is our upstairs spare bedroom. And we're moving the office up here because we're getting ready for an estate sale. So
Oh, okay.
that's what we're doing. So I had to set up stuff here last night because we're going live today from this space up here. You can hear the echo, and I'm sorry about that because it's an empty
No,
room.
you're
But
good.
yeah, we're we're moving up here to the spare bedroom so we can start getting ready for estate sales to get rid of a lot of the stuff we have and get the house listed and get the cats acclimated to being in this space while we're getting things done.
Okay, so when are you doing that?
So our estate sale people start working in the house on the 16th of June, and they will start marking things, and then we will set a date for the estate sale. So anybody wants to come pick the hoard before that, it's not a hoard, but if anybody wants to come and check things out before that, let me know. But we contracted with an estate sale company, and they're going to start pricing and marking stuff the 16th.
Okay, so we had a couple of questions in the chat. Jennifer wants to know, so are you
Yes.
quitting YouTube or are y'all will be still doing some kind of videos?
Oh, we're always going to do videos. Are you kidding?
Also, the
We
thing with
love YouTube.
the list of things y'all could not bring, what was that list as far as y'all, and how do they know if you're going to bring it or not? Does somebody go through y'all stuff?
So we can bring whatever we want, but if we're shipping it by freight, so like from land freight to the boat and then boat freight to there, if it's shipped via freight, we cannot have personal like used underwear, stuff like that,
Okay, that's what.
and liquids and things. Yeah, we can take it on the plane, right? So if we want to pack
Okay,
everything up and take it on a plane or check our baggage or whatever, that's fine. But when they don't want that kind of stuff sitting in customs for probably possibly a couple 3 months, depending on how long it takes for them to process everything.
right.
So that's the kind of stuff they don't allow. But if we can take it on a plane, no problem.
Okay. And then Carol said,
Yeah.
of course, Momster's going with y'all too? No.
No, Monsters Health isn't going to allow for that to happen. So she's living in Muskegon now. She's got my brother's there, her grandkids are all there, her friends and family, the rest of the family's all there. So she's living there now. So she wanted to go. We wanted her to go, but her health won't allow it. So
And Just Diddle says, wow, wait, an empty room?
believe it or
Exactly.
not, believe it or not, yes, there's one empty room in this house, and not anymore. It's not going to be for long, that's for sure.
What inspired you to move to Costa Rica?
We well, I'm sick of being cold. As you guys know, we live in Michigan, and half the year it's colder than you know what, and the other half of the year it's hot and buggy. So I prefer that as I get older, as both of us get older, we prefer the warm versus the cold. So we looked around for different countries that had a nicer climate, and that because we're LGBT, we also wanted to make sure that our marriage was recognized. So that Costa Rica, beautiful place. We watched a lot of videos on different spaces, different parts of the world, and Costa Rica won out.
And Jenna says that'll explain why Momster moved out.
Well, we were gonna we planned on taking the vacation, and she wanted to also be closer to the rest of her family. So, yeah, which I don't blame her.
And so, as y'all know now, maybe putting the pieces together, yes, I am guilty of knowing this prior to when Dawn and Mary decided to take and step away from Hump Day Auction. But as a true friend, when somebody says, don't say anything, I have to act surprised when I saw these kind of questions. It's like, what? Because that's what friends do. You keep a secret.
Was
And
anybody
so now that I
asking?
know the cat's out of the bag, I can be okay with it now.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. That's why I wanted to come on and tell you that Tuesday last week we talked about it on the show, and you probably were doing something else and you weren't
Yeah.
watching. So I want to make
I
sure
had
you
an
knew.
auction and I was getting things done last
Yeah,
week.
exactly. I wanted to move. And there's, the climate. Just call it the climate, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, definitely climate is the reason.
Michael says I would totally move to the Philippines again, but Kevin won't let me. Aw. And everybody does things for a reason, and it's what's best for them. And you're still gonna have to watch their videos because Lord Jesus, they got some videos coming out with Costa Rica visit.
Yeah, I've got to work on
Cheryl.
them for sure.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. Will you still be able to stream on YouTube? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we will. So we've got a VPN for starters, so that'll help. Virtual private network, and we'll be using that as well. But we still access YouTube. We streamed actually one live from there while we were there that 2 weeks.
I never said anything though, Jennifer. I did not say anything. I know, but yeah. She said I was a bad liar because and again, everybody, again, that's one of the things and somebody tells me something that's going to stay with me unless they say it,
Yep,
So
Johnny's good about that.
I've always been like that and I will not change. Let's see, Dawn, I love the color of that room. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's violet.
Now, was that Mom's room that she was in?
Originally, yeah, this was Monster's space. Yep, for sure. So it's a big echoey room right now because all the stuff's gone out of it, basically. But yeah.
But is this the room where y'all going to be staging stuff when y'all going through the estate sale stuff that y'all bringing with y'all?
So this is the room we're gonna put everything in that we want to bring with us. So we got a bunch of totes. We're gonna do the airplane thing where we're gonna pack a bunch of stuff and check baggage. It's actually much cheaper than trying to send freight overseas, right? So we are gonna. If there's a certain way to do it, if you fly a certain airline and you get first class seats, you get to check 2 bags per person that are 70 pounds or more, right? Or it's up to 70 pounds.
Right.
And then the rest you can check and pay extra. So we're going to bring a bunch of stuff in totes. And then we have to have the cats on the plane with us. So they're going to go under the seat in the soft sided carrier. So we will each have a carry-on and a cat. And then everything else will be checked bags. But yeah, this is where we're going to stage everything.
So John wants to know. He has a question. Will you be near San Juan, Costa Rica?
San Jose. Yeah. Well, San Jose is like the big city there. We fly in probably through the San Jose airport. We're looking at the San Ramon area. So we like that area quite a bit. We looked at a lot of different spaces while we were there as far as towns. And that's just got a good vibe and we like it. We've met some nice people that are expats. It's what they call people who move from their country to another country. And they do like a weekly breakfast on a certain day of the week in different towns. And so we've met some really nice people. So yeah, probably San Ramon area is where we'll end up.
Little Debbie asks us, it says, I'm embarrassed and horrified by the climate. You are so important to me, but is there hope that you will be coming back when things are better here?
Well, I mean, never say never, I guess, but we really are looking forward to kind of retiring in that area. And we will be on YouTube on the regular. We plan still on doing the show, apart from when we're flying, right? I mean, that week we're moving. We probably won't have a show until we get established again there, but we're going to do Chick Chat still. We're going to do videos. It should be very interesting because we're going to try to do some videos about, the move and everything. So getting ready to leave the house and get rid of everything. And so, aside from all the other Costa Rica videos I have to edit yet, I
Yeah,
have to
'cause you've
do
been
that.
putting out some good videos. I still laugh at the one I watched with y'all where the driveway was in a slant and you had to maneuver your way into that in a garage.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
it was a fun one. Everything's
Melissa,
on a
hello, good
hill.
morning and welcome. And how are you doing? What now?
Everything's on a hill in Costa Rica. Everything.
It was
It's
weird on that
very
driveway
hilly
though, the
there.
way it was over
Okay.
the wall.
Hmm.
So you're selling your cars, I take it, or are you shipping them over?
Nope, we have one car left because the Zion, the toaster, she had an accident with that, so we ended up getting rid of that one. We have one car, which is a Ford Flex. We're going to sell that because shipping a car over is very expensive too.
Yeah.
We might as well just buy one there. We'll pay a little more for it there, but it's just a pain to ship anything over there, really.
Right.
And it's a big car, and I probably want something smaller there. So,
I've noticed in your videos a lot of small vehicles are there. You don't
yeah,
see too many big ones.
nope, nope, that's true.
My niece lives over there 2 years with Peace Corps and then up coming back with that husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. It's it's a very nice place. So yeah, we'll share more information as far as we get going along. But we're talking about today on our show at noon. We're gonna go over what happened over the weekend and how we got everything set up to moving forward. So
So if anyone that you know of that would like to go through anything that you have before the estate sale, how can they do that with you?
go ahead and message us on YouTube. So it's Two Hip Chicks. You can send us a message with our on our channel and let me know if you want to come and kind of look at what we have before the estate sale. We're more than willing to accommodate you on that. Yeah. Fellow resellers, yes, come on down.
The weather reminds me that of Hawaii.
It is very cool there. I mean, it's when I say cool, I mean neat.
Right.
It's not cool there, but it's not as hot, depending on your elevation, right? So the Central Valley and San Jose is a little warmer. The beachy areas are warmer, but as you get up in the mountains a little bit, it's quite pleasant. And right now it's the rainy season. We were leaving just as the rainy season was starting, so it rained. I mean, it was nice during the day, maybe partly overcast, not raining, and it didn't rain until about early evening. Late afternoon, early evening, it started raining, and then
Yeah, I
but
saw
it was
one of your videos where it was raining and y'all were looking out the window.
very heavy rain. Yeah, actually, we weren't just looking out the window; we were sitting on the patio outside of that space. So literally, we were on a deck. What do you say? State sale bingo diner. Yeah, I know. It'll happen. It'll happen. But the thing is, once it's on state sale bingo, it's gotta go through the estate sale people because of the
Right.
contract. But we will definitely have our space on estate sale bingo.
So are y'all having like a time frame that y'all have to have all that done by as far as getting that things ready for the estate sale?
Well, they're gonna come in and start marking things on I think she said the 16th. So, as quick as possible because estate sale season is prime
Yeah.
season, and we're gonna get the house listed as soon as there's a couple more things that need to be done with a couple windows. But other than that, when we're gonna get the house listed, and hopefully everything kind of falls in place.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Well, if anybody has any questions, don't forget Dawn does go live with Mary at 12 noon today. And you
Here.
can ask more questions on their show today with the Two Hip Chicks. Chick Chat.
Very cool.
That's right.
As
That
far
is
as
cool.
the new format, I love the new format. I think it's great.
Thank
I
you.
think you're two handsomest men on YouTube.
Oh, thank
Come
you.
on now.
And tomorrow
Stop,
will make a
honey.
month that Mark and I has been
Stop.
doing this. And I
Yeah,
know
I
when
know.
Mark started, he was worried and wasn't sure. And so, yeah, tomorrow makes a month that we've been doing this already.
Doing good, doing good. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
loving
you.
it.
So if anybody else would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to. Don't forget, Dawn and Mary do go live today at noon and Thursday at noon. Are y'all still going to be doing the estate sale bingos on Thursday?
Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah, I mean, we're still gonna do it once we get to Costa Rica. There's no reason why we can't do it. It's all online, right? So
Right.
they don't really do estate sales there that I've seen. If they do, we'll find out.
You'll find
Um,
out.
yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, we're gonna try to continue to do that until people don't want to do it anymore, for sure. Because I think
So
it's a lot of fun.
I have to ask, did y'all notice if they did any type yard sales over there?
I didn't see any. There mostly what happens is every week, if depending on the town you're in, they have a farmer's market or a local market, right? So once a week, like on Fridays, say in San Ramon, and it's all set up under either in a building with open sides or under a tent or something, depending on where you are. And
Right.
then they have the different farmers have their different produce, but there's also like people have crafts and people have there's like a meat market there. And so it's kind of that where people can bring in and sell stuff. But I haven't seen any like, yard sales, that kind of
I'm
thing.
sure once y'all get settled in, that'll be different.
Yeah,
Y'all
we'll
can be
find
more
out what's going on.
investigative.
It's in a 2-week visit, it's really hard to kind of get the full scope of what's happening there,
Right,
especially
right.
from a reseller perspective. Um,
Exactly.
but yeah, we plan on just doing YouTube now and not doing any reselling because shipping from there would be a pain in the butt.
Right. Right.
It really would. So
And it's just another shift in your channel that you can do something
yeah,
different as far as it being online.
that's
Don't
right.
have to be reselling.
That's
That's
right.
what being a retired is all about.
Okay, what
Exactly.
time zone you going to be in?
So it is. I think it's Central Time. So I know it's a 2-hour difference. So if we do our show at noon here, we'd have to do it at 10 o'clock down there in the morning. So yeah, it's like a 2-hour difference. And then of course daylight savings time will affect that and all that, but it's about an hour to 2-hour difference. Not bad at all.
I can see now Dawn in the jungle having her records and gadgets.
I'm taking my records. I'm
That was
taking
gonna be my next
my
question. Are
records.
you taking
Did you
your
manage to
records
get
with
rid
you?
of a bunch of
Yep, we're
records?
taking a lot of vinyl. I did pare it down a little bit. We pared it down somewhat, but I'm taking my 45 collection, some LPs. We're taking CDs, turntable, record planer. Of course, we're taking computers, right? That kind of thing. So,
So
getting
I
all
have
that
to
stuff.
ask you, how
Yes.
much left of that 30,000 or 300,000 records that y'all bought? How much you got left of that?
So we pretty much have about half of it left,
Oh wow.
and we're going through it right now just to make sure we're not missing any unicorns or diamonds or whatever. But we're taking the rest of them. We're kind of sporadically taking those to an auction house, which is about an hour away, where we actually bought them from originally, and we're putting them back up for auction. So if anybody wants to, it's in Michigan, but if anybody's looking for that auction, the place is called Bittergy, and you can see some of them. I think the first week of June is when our stuff goes up, some of it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, at least I get to get rid of it some way.
Well, yeah, that too. It's like there's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because y'all been going through that for what, a year or so or more?
Oh, more than that, I think. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's going to be an adventure, is right. I love
It's
going
gonna
through
be
the
That is
coffee
cool.
plantations down there.
for sure. Oh, also, we're selling. We had bought 2 years ago. We bought some recumbent trikes, right? I don't even remember if you saw the video that we did of those, where they're like 2 front wheels and 1 back wheel, and you sit kind of on like a lawn chair thing and ride your bike. We'd have to sell those too because there really isn't a good space to ride them there. So, if anybody wants a recumbent trike, let me know.
Okay.
We've got those for sale too.
So you know what? I was wondering if you
Mhm.
can do some type of uploaded, pre-recorded sale kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you had things that you want to try to get rid of, and maybe see if anybody else would. I know you're retiring from reselling, but that may be a good idea. Maybe with that,
Yeah, I might try that.
you upload a pre-recorded sale video
Yeah,
and
I
give it a
might do
time
that.
like this Friday or Saturday. It's got to be done,
Yeah,
kind of
I'm,
thing.
I'm, I'm
So
trying, I might try that. Thanks for the idea, Johnny. That's a good idea.
when is the when's the goal to be down there?
We'd like to be done with everything by September. Yes, we rode them, believe it or not. Not much, but we did get to ride them. But and that's the other thing in Michigan. You're dealing with the weather, right? Yeah, it's just like, and working, you don't always have time to do the things you want to do. So
Right. Well, hopefully we get to take a trip up there before y'all leave
you
to visit
better, you
y'all.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When June, the week of Father's Day, we'll be in Louisiana. We're gonna visit my dad.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's cool. Well, you know, just let us know when you want to come look.
Yep. We'll let you know.
Pick downhill rides, I'm sure. Yeah, not everything's downhill. There's always downhill in Costa Rica, but there's always uphill after it. So
Right.
and the roads are a little more narrow, so I don't think
Yeah, I noticed that in your
bicycling-
videos how narrow them roads are.
It was pretty narrow.
Yeah.
Regular bicycling's fine, but for a double wide basically is what it is. It's like two
Right.
people riding next to each other. It would be a little more.
There's no bike lanes either.
No, not that I've seen.
No, I didn't
Unless
either.
you wanted to live in a gated community where you could ride around, just the parking lot or whatever. But yeah, so it's not really worth taking them. We thought about it, but
Well, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get right in the show. Don't forget, Dawn and Mary will be live at noon. If you have any more questions to ask them, they will be live for their live show at noon on Two Hip Chicks channel. That way you can get your questions ready because I'm sure they're going to ask them.
please do come on down.
So with that being said, Mark, you got the show today that starts at 12 Central, right?
Yep, 12 Central.
That is
Spring
on
Selling with Friends
Janine's channel. Jinhead.
on Janine's channel.
Yay.
The roads are very scary and the hell out of me over there. Yeah, I saw that in the videos. It's like, oh, Lord Jesus.
It was fun to drive them. I enjoyed driving them. There were a little bit of like you can't see where you're going as it either comes down or goes up. So
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of your videos when you were posting them, and I told Robert. And then every time Robert would if Robert didn't know if I watched your videos yet, he said, "Oh, did you see the new video?" Oh yeah, I done watched that already. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much. If anybody would like to come on after the show's over, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us. Get electric bike. Ooh, there you go.
yeah, well, maybe when I get there we'll do it. But yeah, I'm not shipping them over for sure.
No. Again, don't forget to come back and check us out every morning, Monday through Thursday, with the morning boost. And Friday will be the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? Don't forget to send me those links of items you sold to be part of next Friday's show. Make sure you have it in my inbox by 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, like I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State, Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all.